Hi there and welcome back to Asturias, dear friends and thinkers, and it's not going to be called Asturias for much longer because we can form Portugal. And we'll not just form Portugal, we'll do something else first. We need to destroy Asturias, actually, after forming Portugal. But before we want to distribute some counties. And to do that, I mean, it's, from a gameplay perspective, it's not a good idea, but from the roleplay perspective, of course you want to give the new lands to your sons, right? And that's what we're going to do. We have Algarve here, which is pretty nice and which will go to good Rodrigo. Let me see. No, to Sebastian. Here we go. So that's our second son. He will not have much to his name. He has 2 counties at the moment. And we want to give him the chance to become a duke, the Duke of Algarve. And so he'll get the county of Silves. And the county of Faro. If that is still possible. Yes, it is. He can at the moment hold 4 titles, and so that's perfect for him. Then we have the rest of these, and we already have someone here in Elvas, so very, very close by, and belonging to all of this is Arnul, the favorite son of our wife and soulmate. Because he's named after a certain uncle she had, and that died dead and deserted somewhere. And now he's basically a very competent ruler too, not very diplomatic, but he's after our liking. He's cynical and rowdy and paranoid. He's quick, so we probably understand each other well. He also has already, at the age of 12, he can control 4 holdings, and so we'll give him the other holdings here. Evora. And that also goes with a duchy title here. The Duchy of Beja. I mean, when we transform it to Portugal, then it will have another name, but still, that's what he should get. So Arnul can control all of that. Come on, where are you, Arnul? You'll get that thing. Now, we still don't have the duchy titles for that. That's too expensive for at the moment. But these are very, very good things to get. And it will make our family very, very powerful. So let's see. Our brothers have something, but the kids matter. The kids are the future. So here we go. And you'll also get Lisboa. And we have competent kids, and we also want them on the council. And with that, they will have the power to be there. Of course, Rodrigo, yeah, we might want to give him something, but not this one, because that will only lead to some kind of confusion. So we grant that to him, and when we have the money, we'll also create the duchies and give them the duchies, so that these are their main titles then. And now we can form Portugal. Forming Portugal was one of our goals. As you can see, you need to completely control Portugal. That is what we start with. And then Coimbra, Beja and Umayyad. That is what we needed to get. And then we'll have 2 titles. And if we destroy the Asturias title, then all of this will be de jure ours, and so we'll not have a split kingdom in the case of our death, which would otherwise be the case. When do we want more kingdoms? We only want more kingdoms when we can have 3 kingdoms at once and a higher level of fame. And a bigger realm size. As you can see here, we need 80 or more realm size and 3 or more kingdoms, and then we can, boom, found an empire. That will also be great, but for now, we'll form Portugal It will become our primary title. The Kingdom of Portugal. And the additional advantage is it's no longer electives, it's bound to our bloodline now, to the direct bloodline. This day will forever be remembered as the dawn of the great Kingdom of Portugal. Our people have suffered under Muslim rule for centuries, but no more. Finally, through glorious conquest in the name of St. George, we are a free Catholic nation. Over the millennia, many civilizations have ruled over these lands. They have all contributed to the complex web that is our cultural heritage. Today, we have our own unique identity, and as I form this new kingdom, we proudly call ourselves Portuguese. Our time begins, and we discover all innovations from Asturias and a random military group innovation and a random civic group innovation. So it's something extremely progressive, and we are now known as King Adolfonso the Great of Portugal, as the historical one also was called. We are the Great now. And we're still feeling fine at 49, but that can go downhill very quickly at 49. Now what we need to have is more prestige. Why? Because we want to destroy Asturias. That elective thing. I mean, in theory, elective isn't bad, but it's always kind of a gamble, as you can see, between these two at the moment. And if we want to destroy this title, we need 340 more prestige. That's what we want to get. Now, there's an inspired person that can be sponsored too. So we have Toyaksha, Ukonusko Modwin. No. Now, she is also 75 gold to hire, so we cannot even really convert her for a very low cost. Otherwise, we would have totally done it. So here we go. Here we go. We are the Kingdom of Portugal, and Al-Andalus is now. They are now the small ones, and they have really split up into much. And look at that, Lotharingia has grown massively. So what we want to do now is we'll concentrate on getting some prestige, and also there are other things. We can modify contracts, of course. Let's see. I don't think that's necessarily important. We can imprison someone. There's the active election. Yeah, we can usurp the Umayyad Emirate. That would give us a title. But not at the current moment. Because they're fighting a war. Let's see about the Umayyads. They're fighting a war against Sheikh Kemaluddin ibn Yaqub of Tlemcen. I think Tlemcen was somewhere here. I don't know. Is that the guy? No. So Tlemcen is here. Okay. So once they're ready, we will get their title. And we became the culture head of Portuguese culture. So we're definitely in a really, really great position. It's also time to look again at our positions here. And yeah, Infante Gaton, yeah, he's not that powerful. But who definitely is up there to be replaced is maybe Mayor Sueru. There could be someone, especially our son, interested in some kind of position. Or at least, yeah, there's also Sebastian, who is pretty competent. They're all a little bit in waiting, you know. That's the way. So our son could become the marshal, but Swinthilla is very good. So we'll wait for a bit and try to gain some prestige now. Look at our battles. Our battles were very triumphant, and now let's just continue a little bit and see what the time brings us. Hopefully more prestige. Gotina comes of age. Proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult, and she has become an astute intellectual. They grow up. So fast. Let's see. I mean, she could stay with us and maybe become our physician later. That would be something good. Or we could look into something else, maybe. Look at Guillaume. Wow, what a beard. How old is he? 22 with such a beard. Oh my goodness me. So he's got some kids. The question is, can we arrange a marriage with these kids? I mean, Carloman calling. They will not accept. Why? Too many alliances. Yeah, okay. So that's one of the things. We want to find someone for her. Where's she? Gottina. Louis the Stammerer of West Francia? Really? He would accept. She would accept. I mean, there's worse things. He's still feeling fine. Yeah, come on, daughter. You'll marry a big ruler. Here we go. Also something very prestigious to do. Graciously take the hand of your daughter Gottina in holy matrimony. Yeah, and he's still very fit. I mean, he's a dynastic kinslayer, murderer, and drunkard. But he's also trusting and content. So he's kind of, personally, he's very nice to hang out with. And he's athletic and also kind of the Brad Pitt of, oh my goodness me, now. I call on you to honor our alliance of Navarra and join me in the war for Infanta Ximena's claim on the kingdom of Navarra. As a defender. Oh, there she is again. I mean, we kind of wanted to support her, but we have no choice. Oh my goodness me, it's... We will not raise all the armies. Men-at-arms are enough. We'll be here. Raise the men-at-arms. Need to be professional. Count Swinthilla of Badajoz. I mean, this would be, I think, a perfect chance. I mean, our son is, yeah, our son would be good, but our sons are both wounded at the moment, so yeah, that would maybe be too risky for us. But we could go ourselves. Here we go. For our alliance. And for the prestige. Huh. Oh my goodness me. What prestige. We have a raid going on? I would be delighted if your daughter Beatrice could visit my court in Hervas to meet her peers. Of course, of course. Did we... We're not raiding there, or are we? I don't know. I mean, what's going on there? We'll siege here. I'm sure it will help. Wasn't very prestigious. Ah, Beatrice is back. Hope she had a good time. Is that still you? Yes, it's still you. Aha, there's a new culture. Sao Sagawa. Oh well, whatever. So our goal now is destroying a title. So we're currently sieging the fort in Ypres-Court. And when Navarra is finally united, maybe we can move on against the Muslim empires again. That should have given us a lot of prestige. Oh, well, not a lot, but at least a little bit. No, so be it. Alright, let's disband that. Well, let's hold court. Why not? That's exactly what we need. Here the petition. It costs us, yeah, but there's much to gain. Prince Bishop Theodorico of Santiago. Normally this matter would have been resolved locally, my liege, but this thief insisted on his right to appeal to you directly. Tells me about an abortive attempt by the prisoner to steal from one of the tithe barns in the Prince Bishopric of Santiago. I look towards the prisoner and gesture for him to proceed. I know I was wrong, Lord, but we're starving, and Prince Bishop Theodorico takes too much from us. He's a content altruist, gregarious, content, lustful, I don't know. I mean, we're cynical, right? So, a thief is a thief, the details don't interest me. Cynical, we need the support of the church. It's easy. An envoy from a provincial city, Mayor Theodis of Villa Viciosa, has come to protest the abuse his city has been suffering at the hand of its neighbor. Oh, God. Suffragan Bishop Esso under the protection of their liege, my son, Infante Sebastian. Aha. They occupy and repossess our arable land by force and threaten the landowners with spiritual damnation and material violence to make them sell their belongings. I beg of you, my lord, do us justice. Esso is within his rights. Esso is not above the law. Don't bother me. We would gain prestige doing that. But Sebastian would be kind of... Nah. I mean, it's... Yeah, we cannot have this. They're not above the law. Sebastian loves us anyways. And it's so relaxing for us being cynical. A markedly disgruntled Duke Lycidio hurries to your throne. Liege, I have a right to the county of Salamanca, no matter what anyone else might say. You relinquish what does not belong to you in support of my claim? The county of Salamanca. Portugale, Porto, Braganza. He has no claim on that. I could win by the sword. I mean, we're brave, we'll do that. You must win it by the sword. Duke Lucidio and I stalk around each other, each weighing our options. He hefts a fearsome axe while I grip my own axe tightly. The deadly weapon feels cool and weighty in my grasp. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. What's that? Because if I'm a maggot, you think you can stand against me? What? You try to intimidate as though he were one of our soldiers. Low increase to your risk, no increase to your likelihood of success. Low increase to your risk of injury. I'll show you how I heft an axe. Medium increase to the likelihood of success. Low increase to your risk confident attack. Low increase to no increase to your risk of Aha, strict guard. I'll show you how I heft an axe. My axe flows around Lucidio like water, each strike chaining fluidly into the next. A series of perfectly timed attacks. Yeah, we're brave. Lucidio pulls back from my every blow, letting me attack without getting another solid hit in. It's not long before I can feel myself begin to tire. My form is good, with only small errors, and Lucidio's stance is incredible. I have my opponent on the back foot, but still need to consolidate my victory. So, what are we going to do? We could go on a strict guard. But we're tiring. Maybe we should take it slow. Better men than you have died trying to break my guard. My axe is a better protector than any shield, parrying, countering, and guarding against Lucidio's every move. Wherever he moves his axe, my axe is there, waiting. Lucidio shifts into a defensive stance, his axe forming a damn near impenetrable wall of perfect parries between me and him. My form is good, with only small errors, and his stance is incredible. I have my opponent on the back foot, but still need to consolidate my victory. Low increase, no increase. That's the best you've got? You allow Lucidio to tire himself while you stay fresh. Yeah, that's the best you've got. You can't even hit me. Time and again I backpedal, dodge and weave, always keeping just within tempting target distance. Soon Lucidio's showing signs of exhaustion. With surprising speed, Lucidio unleashes a powerful cleave of his axe, nearly knocking my axe loose. But my form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and Lucidio's stance is formidable. I have my opponent on the back foot, but still need to consolidate my victory. We could stress him out, which would be critical for him. You think you can beat someone as famous as me? Single combat victory. My opponent grinds his teeth heavily at my remarks. Lucidio feigns forward repeatedly, seemingly giving me opportunities to attack, only to dart away. Sensing opportunity, I press further and harder, with each quick slash eventually catching him several times. Unbalanced, Lucidio trips and spins awkwardly into the grass. Staying on top of my opponent, I let a loose flurry of quick slashes. Axe. My opponent stays resolute at first, only yielding when it becomes clear I am about to split his groin in two. I am victorious. Result, I win the single combat against Lucidio due to sudden death. He's wounded. God. My business here is done. That's how you do business. With an axe. Oh, look, someone. Someone is here. She has a book inspiration, but she's already infirm. And she's ailing. I will not sponsor your book. You might die any time. Siege 1. We control that thing. Okay. That is kind of old. And now, well, we're still prestigious. We've still got income. Let's see. Greetings, my serene liege. I've arrived in Leon to pay homage to you. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honor. Yeah, brother, we respect that. Show him in. Taking the knee. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Infanto Duario, our brother. He kneels in deference. At last I bid the count arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Oduario's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. And we both gain prestige, and the dynasty renown, and we gain court grandeur. It's beautiful. It's just what we wanted. The lands of Portugal. We're 50 now. Oh, Bars is no longer. What did he? He died of old age. That's how it goes, I guess. Let's look for another one. Paterna. Our court physician is good. she's good at that. Yeah, I mean, she found the artifacts. Here we go. And she's in good health too, even though she's obese. What a rich one. Who's... I mean... Is there someone she could marry? Nah. We want her here at the court. Doing what she does best. Guarding artifacts. Boiling anger. Might be a king, but you're also a brash churl. The unprovoked anger expressed by my vassal Count Fruella, our nephew, comes as a complete surprise. He's been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this, that even he struggles, it's calming. It's calming. What has happened now? My knight Leo Vigildo is livid. How would you honor that strumpet Paterna with a position at court and not me? Well, you're not competent enough. What can you even do? You could become our physician. Bodyguard. Court jester. I mean, I could use him as a physician, but not like this. Oh, come off it. That's not a way to behave when you speak to your king. If you asked for the physician position, yes, but not as my artifact guard. With a terrible skill that you have. With a terrible skill. Solace in script. The latest work of my son Infante Sebastian has become all the rage. Wow. Sebastian has publicly dedicated it to me. Pangs of sadness. Oh nice. No matter how many days twist and pass, winds whisper coldly through the grass. Alone, bereft, without that sweet man, who next among us will end his span? My good poet. I don't know quite how I feel about this. Oh well, it's our son. I can see this is truly heartfelt. I mean, we have seen time again that we are cynical, but we're still a family man. And to have a squabble or a quarrel about this, unnecessary. We're too lazy for that. A keen eye. Infante Arnold seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things he could not stop talking about, the rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. These are the trappings of power by which our world is ruled. I'll show him how to make friends at a feast. Or, I saw how you looked at that servant. I'll show him how to make friends at a feast. He becomes gregarious. Yeah, we can do that. Training a warhorse. Oh, yes. I've never seen such a good warhorse before. But the Stabemaster insists that she's impossible to train. But we have certain needs for the Empire. Such a fine steed will fetch a hefty price. Well, the kingdom, anyways. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be good. What's going on here? An unhandled situation. And what is the situation? Oh, here. I find my daughter Beatrice sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas. Oh, she's an artistic genius, maybe? Her genius will be nurtured. Being a genius dwarf, she'll do good to our realm. And now let's do something Relaxing. Host a modest feast. Here we go. In Leon. Send the invitations. A cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. We celebrate Portugal. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Everything is settled in a bit, and we now celebrate Portugal. Words of war. What right does Infante Sebastian think he has to claim my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment the combat is met. What does he know, really? I'd love a chance to settle this on the battlefield. Oh, well. There's other things still. Oh, yeah, he's still increasing control. That is good. Swintilla is just so great. A secret exposed. He has accused Count Theodosius has accused my vassal Count Gatton of having had an affair with his lover Countess Mencia. I do not see what the fuss is about. It's not if his lust is an unnatural affliction. But we'll imprison her. Because we must. For our image. In case of danger. In the middle of celebrations, I'm more intrigued by the defensibility of this hall. Should an attack be launched from the outside right this moment, the lower nobility would be the ones in immediate danger. Beyond that, a small bastion could be made from the great tables, offering a modicum of protection. Now, how would we have to stage a counterattack? You can never be too safe. We have some insights, and this is a prestigious occasion, apparently. As my guests depart, everyone headed for their respective homes. I'm proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Hildegard to thank for much of its success. I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time. What a great time we had. What a great time. There's a ransom. Yeah, you'll pay for her. Great stuff. And now it's time to say goodbye to Asturias. We will become truly Portugal. Let's destroy that title. Now, the realm will not be split. This is our primary title. And we can concentrate on furthering it. And now we can also concentrate on maybe getting a few more things in. Oh, look at that. Something has formed here. The Abdallahid. What about them? We've got two allies. Olmedo and Tunis. Oh my goodness. Military strength of 36. They're vastly inferior to our strength. And we should look into capturing more of them. It might be time. It might be time to attack. But what more can we do? I mean, if we attack, we need all that gold for the war. Should we attack, or rather increase Leon? And what will we split off? Let's see. Infante Rodrigo. What will he be the heir to? Galicia, Portugal, Duchy of Leon, and 8 more titles. Benavente, Avila, Salamanca, Zamora. Yes, 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 yes. And the Duchy of Leon. We can later on, when we cannot lead armies anymore, when we're too old for that, we can still invest our gold in infrastructure, right? For now, we should take on the weakness that is the great Muslim empire here. But which one will we target? And we also have Navarra here. What? Former spouse? Oh my goodness. They split up. They really split up. Well, they are former spouse. Now that's really, really strange now. What could we do with them? Could request a claim. He will not accept, yeah. Pope Urbanus. Oh, he doesn't look so good at the moment. What could we do? Maybe we need more funds. Let's have a look at the prisoners. Lorenzo de Castillo Branco. Mariam. Rashida Aslamid. I don't know. Adnan, Count Gosbert of Maine. From the county of Maine, and he's really out of money too. I don't know. He's Catholic, he can go. Then let's have a look at the others. He's also Catholic. Can he? Not really, hey? So that was that thief. We could let him go. He's also not good to recruit. I'm really unsure about him. But there's some people who could be... she has a spouse. Okay, alright. Ransom isn't possible. Then we have this kid. We would get a weak hook on Prince Al-Mundir ibn Muhammad of the Abdallahid Malikat. What would be negotiating the release? We could recruit him. He'll forget it by the time he's no longer a kid. He seems also kind of promising. He's stoic already. Yeah, why not? We're open to that. Recruit the kids to our religion. This is how you do it. And what about her? Well, she already has a betrothed. Okay. How about... spineless atheist. She would be easy to convert. What about him? Adnan. He's a dwarf. He's good at learning. Not that good at intrigue. He's generous. So he's kind of a good man. We could use him. And recruit him. There's some jobs open for him. Okay. So we've got these at our court. What more? Yeah, the faction to install Duke Diaco on the Asturian throne has disbanded. We have this Mariam here. The little thinker. My poor son, what? My son Rodrigo has fallen ill with typhus. Future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by his bedside. Yet he might survive. Only God knows. This is an enemy I cannot protect him from. Oh my goodness me. A critical penalty. He was the best of the best. Everyone feared him. A paragon of virtue. It's reduced symptoms. And this is his heir, Adalfonso Rodriguez de Cantabria. We'll care for him. We'll care for him. This is our heir now. Maybe. We're happy to accept your proposed education arrangement by a noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Oh, goodness. Swintilla. We need to send him over to another country. Elvas. Control must be there. And it's probably time to target something again. Olmedo. We can go for a holy war for a kingdom. The kingdom of Asturias. Oh my goodness me. But let's see. Which kingdom could we capture? The kingdom of Navarra? The Abdalahid Malikat. Within the target title, all titles held by Muvaladi rulers are seized and any Catholic rulers are vassalized by us. That would be the greatest war that we ever had. I think this is what we want. It will be the last great war to target the Abdallahids and to gain so much from them that we can maybe claim Hispania. It would be a dream. And we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. Have a great time until next time. And happy gaming next time. The war for the Abdalahid Malikat and the Malikat of Andalusia. So at the sight of our son, who is so frail and maybe will lose his life from typhus, at that sight, we can only do one thing. Go forward and claim more for our kin. How's our spouse? Our spouse is fine? Yes. Are we? We are fine. How's our son? Our son is ailing. It's grey hair already. Well, he's an albino, okay. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon. And happy gaming.